In this lecture, I will discuss about why zero sequence filtering is required for differential relay. So normally it is given in the star side of the transformer where neutral is grounded. Again, it can be given in the delta side if there is a earthing transformer within the zone of the differential relay. So what is mean by the differential zone? Since the relay input is taken from the HV side CT to the LV and LV side CT. So the zone which is covered by means of the HV side base CT and LV side base CT is under the differential zone. So if any fault occur within this zone, then this relay shall operate. Okay. So here the connection has been shown for a 10 MVA 33 by 11 kV DYN11 type transformer. So vector group of the transformer is DYN11. So HV side is delta connected and LV side is star connected and neutral is taken out, and LV side induced voltage is leading by that of the HV side induced voltage by 30 degree. So what does mean by DYN11? So since the HV side is delta connected, if we draw a virtual neutral, so this will be the virtual neutral and this will be the red phase. Okay. So with respect to this red phase induced voltage, this red phase induced voltage in the LV side will leading by that of HV side by 30 degree. That is why it is DYN11 type. Okay. So here the CT connection has been shown, that is the P1 is connected towards the bus side and P2 is connected towards the transformer side for all the phases. Similar connection has been shown in the LV side, that is P1 is connected towards the bus and P2 is connected towards the transformer side. Okay, and from the CT secondary circuit, relay input is taken for HV side CT input, and similarly relay input taken for the LV side CT input. Now consider a earth fault occur in the blue phase, that is outside zone of the differential relay in the LV side. So due to earth fault occur, this earth fault current will flow towards the earth and it will try to flow to the neutral point via uh, earth which is connected to the neutral point, and it will come back to the fault point via blue phase winding. Okay, so this is how the fault current will flow via winding. It will come back to the uh, fault point. So this relay will sense the current from P2 to P1 direction. Okay. Since earth fault occur in the LV side, a zero sequence current will flow. Okay. But zero sequence current is co-phasor in nature. This will trapped in the delta winding, but it will not flow in the line side of the delta winding. So this zero sequence current does not flow in the line side CT, which is connected for the relay input in the differential relay. So there will be a mismatch of the current for the HV side and LV side CT. So in order to avoid this mismatch of the current, a zero sequence filtering is given for the star side of the transformer where the neutral point is grounded. So here the zero sequence filtering shall be enabled for the LV side, since the LV side is star connected and neutral is grounded. Okay. And for the HV side, since it is a delta connected, the zero sequence filtering shall be disabled. Now let us take another example, that is it is a 50 MVA 132 by 33 kV transformer and vector group is YN D1 type. That is HV star connected and neutral point is taken out, and LV side is delta connected and LV side induced voltage is lagging by that of the HV side induced voltage by 30 degree. Okay. So here the CT connection has been shown, and since it is a delta connected, that is LV side is delta connected, there is a no neutral point. So in order to provide the return path of the earth fault in the delta side, a earthing transformer is connected. Here the earthing transformer is connected to the bus. Okay. So since the due to earth fault current in the star side of the transformer, if any through fault occur, that is the beyond the CT, so the current will zero sequence current will flow to that phase via the neutral point. But since it is a delta connected in the LV side, this zero sequence current will be trapped. It will not flow towards the line. So here the zero sequence filtering shall be enabled in the numerical relay for HV side, since HV side is star connected and neutral is grounded. And for the delta connected, zero sequence filtering shall be disabled, since it is a delta connected and it is a ungrounded delta. Now let us consider another case, that is for the same transformer, that is 132 by 33 kV 50 MVA YND1 type transformer. The earthing transformer in the LV side is connected inside zone of the uh, differential relay. That is, there is a dedicated earthing transformer is provided for the transformer LV side. Okay, so you can see that earthing transformer is connected inside zone of the transformer. So what will be the setting for the zero sequence filtering in the LV side? So let us consider a through fault occur at blue phase. So due to through fault occur this blue phase, let us consider that is the fault current is 3I0. This current will enter into the earth. It will try to flow towards the earthing transformer, since the neutral is connected to the earth. So this 3I0 current will equally distributed in each phases, and it will, for blue phase it will come back to the fault point, and this I0 will come back to the fault point. But for yellow phase and red phase, this I0 will come back to the fault point via delta side of the winding. So this I0 flow towards the blue phase winding via fault point, and for yellow phase this I0 come back to the fault point via yellow phase winding of the delta side and coming back to the fault point. So here 2I0 and I0, that is the 3I0 current will flow via the phase CT of the LV side, and it will come back to the fault point. So this is how the current distribution will occur under through fault condition. So here the base CT will sense 3I0 current. Okay. Since in the delta side winding, only blue phase and yellow phase sense the current, which is amount of I0. So similar amount of current will sense by that of the yellow phase and blue phase winding. So here the current will flow via like this. So here the I0 proportion of the current will be there for yellow phase CT and blue phase CT. That is I0 by 4 and I0 by 4 for yellow and blue phase CT. But here the current which is sensed by the blue phase CT is 3I0, and that is why there will be a mismatch of the current in the differential relay. So relay might trip under through fault condition. And that is why if the earthing transformer is connected within the zone of the differential relay, or there is a dedicated earthing transformer, then zero sequence filtering shall be enabled for LV side setting.